Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the heroes of SET Alpha 1-2 reach their final destination, the Narrative Element Summoning Apparatus, and face their greatest challenge.
Hi, my name is Ron. I'll be playing Philip Marlowe, the robot pilot Ace.
My name is Brendan. I will be playing Leviticus Overton, a quick flex glitter boy.
Hi, my name is Frankie. I'm playing Kuva, a Simvin Burster.
Hi, my name is Jung Soo, and I will be playing an elf cyber knight named Mingbi.
Hi, my name is Frank, and I'm playing Click, a Trimador Techno Wizard.
Hi everyone, I'm Bob, and I'm playing Quinlan, who's an elven leyline walker.
The heroes of SET Alpha 1-2 discovered the Seal of Solomon in the hands of Emperor Prosek of the Coalition. The wisdom of the seal provided Emperor Prosek with vital intelligence about a Federation of Magic project, the Narrative Element Summoning Apparatus, a device that used ancient entertainment discs to summon powerful forces from the annals of fiction. The heroes of SET Alpha 1-2 agreed to a dangerous mission to go deep into the Federation of Magic and destroy this apparatus before Lord Dunscan of the Federation could use it to conquer all of RIFTS Earth. Now the heroes have reached their destination and must face a battle the likes of which they have never known before. All right, so you are now approaching the location of the mythical Narrative Element Summoning Apparatus, which you have been sent to destroy before it can summon a vast army of warriors in white from the story discs that were found at the Jungle Castle. So what you're looking at is
That's a graphic.
the terrain around the summoning apparatus.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
What are these horn fellas down here?
Those are 60-foot demons that are surrounding the apparatus itself, which is located on this small island here.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
No problem. I'll take the two on
That's
the
a
left.
very small island, dude.
It is a very small island.
It might just be a flat rock.
No, there's a complex magical apparatus thing going on here, and it's clearly heavily guarded. But what you also see as you approach is it's being powered by power lines running from a dam here. And there
Not
seems to
ley line kind of power lines, but actual
like big old cables, yeah.
Right,
And
like
there's
hydro. Okay.
And there is a backed up water, volume of water here upstream of the dam. So potentially, that's an opportunity. And there is also a small installation here that seems to lead into the dam itself. So what would you like to do?
Installation meaning like a...
it seems to be like a small building hanging off the cliff.
Okay.
We guess what the function of that building is? I mean, I'm assuming it's not a residence.
It doesn't look that way, no. It looks more like maybe a small guard post or an access point for the dam, because there's no other obvious access points you see anywhere on the dam itself. But there's clearly some machinery in there driving creating the power that's driving those cables down to the apparatus itself.
Well, we're clearly not going to be able to hit the apparatus. We're not going to be able to just sort of muscle our way past those DMs.
It certainly would present a major challenge anyway.
What is, Scott, what is upstream of the dam here? Water?
There's water
Reservoir?
and there's a large reservoir that leads up further up past the dam there.
And where are we right now?
You are off the map over this way, kind of observing this whole thing from up on a hill.
Okay. North of the dam or south of the dam?
You are a bit north.
Below the dam.
You're above the dam and a bit north.
Okay.
So you're north and mostly west of the dam.
If we wanted to cut power, what would be just flat out easier for us to hit the to try to trigger a landslide and stop the water that's powering the dam, or to actually cut the power lines?
You certainly could potentially.
Why not both?
Certainly could potentially block the power to the apparatus from there, but with a landslide and kind of keep the dam from operating. It would be challenging though to it would be pretty obvious and probably draw a lot of attention and wouldn't necessarily be that hard for them to fix.
Really? A triggered landslide?
Yeah, all they'd have to do is clear out the rocks and they're back in business.
So it's not particularly or anything?
The points the channel leading up to the dam is not, as near as you can tell, particularly shallow, but it's pretty narrow, so it wouldn't be that hard for them to reestablish water flow. They just have to clear off enough rocks for the water to flow over it.
How big is the dam?
The dam itself is fairly modest sized. It's about 40 feet across.
What's it made of?
It looks like some form of concrete-like substance, but there's probably internal workings to it that you can't see.
How tall?
As near as you can tell from here, it extends about 50, 60 feet down, and you have this waterfall coming off of it. So clearly there was a larger waterfall that they dammed in order to provide power.
Did we lose all of our building people last time?
All of your what people?
Guys building mechs.
You still have the one guy. Remember, the defector stuck with you.
Right, but he said the timeline to.
He said that it would take too long to build a mech.
Yeah, Pandaritas.
Yeah, I mean, with his knowledge, he would be pretty useful if we were to go in and wanted to sabotage this dam, sabotage the turbines and control mechanisms and everything, just wreck the dam.
Yeah, between him and Click, you could probably figure out how to do some serious damage, possibly even destroy the dam completely.
I have a crazy, stupid idea that may involve the big boy.
Lay it on me.
Well, okay. I'm thinking a two-pronged attack.
Okay.
Because stealthy people going over to the installation piece to wreak havoc over there might be fun.
Okay.
But I'm wondering if I talk to this guy here, because I'm thinking that big boy would make a real fun torpedo.
Well, you want me to walk underwater in the channel and just dig out the dam from underneath? I do that?
Oh, I was just thinking about sending a fireball straight down the river into the dam to blow it up.
So basically, take your nuclear-powered ATV and ram it into the dam.
There we go.
But I mean, I'm pretty well self-contained. I mean, I could just walk along the bottom of this channel right here, and then just start bashing a hole in the bottom of the dam, right?
You absolutely could do that. Might take you a while, though.
How thick is the dam piece comes in?
Yeah, from the top, at least, it's a good 20 feet thick.
That's why I was thinking the nuclear bomb.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, that could be the one to carry the bomb down at the base of the dam and blow it out. Yeah.
Your suit is very strong, but it definitely can't carry the whole big boss. If you broke the engine out of it, you might be able to do something with that, though.
Well, okay. How about if if I'm upstream, I'm going to be underwater, right? So carrying the nuclear core of the big boss will be easier if we could get some buoyancy tanks on it. Not enough to lift it up, make it float, but just so that it's a little bit easier to manage when it's down underneath.
Well, if we get the thing watertight, maybe we can jury rig some actual propulsion off the back and make it go on its own.
Okay. And is that a techno mage thing? Can you pull that up between you and what's his name, the mechanic we brought along?
Ritas.
Yeah, it's really a repair thing more than anything
I was
else.
going to say that would be more of a MacGyver thing, right?
That would be hacking. It would be hacking, right? I have hacking.
No, hacking is information systems. Although you could use your hacking to create the detonation system.
Okay. That sounds like a plan to me, because I'm not going to be able to assist in any kind of a stealth maneuver if you guys are going to do an infiltration down there.
What might be handy, though, is cover fire. I don't know how well guarded this thing is. If they start opening up on our, I'm assuming not incredibly fast-moving torpedo, we may not get there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying, like, set the torpedo up, let it do its autonomous thing with its own programming, whatever, to the dam, and then I'll distract you. So you guys are sabotaging from the inside the dam, it's blowing up from the outside, and I'm doing cover fire from the outside. Okay, I get it. Sorry, I'm being a little slow.
You're making a big shiny nuisance of yourself while we send this thing, we let gravity take its course and bring it right to the dam, and then boom.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm making a big shiny nuisance of myself. That is like the story of my life. So here we go. I was made for this moment.
And as is traditional for this group, we will be splitting the party then.
Line linking everybody.
Sounds about right.
Because nothing bad ever happens when you split the party.
because of course we're going to split the party.
All right, so let me see if I understand this plan. You're going to put the glitter boy probably on the west bank, just because that avoids the need to cross the river. And Quinlan's going to mind link you all. And the glitter boy is going to create a distraction while the rest of you sneak into the installation after setting up the torpedo to roll down and blow up against the dam. And you're going to go in and try to sabotage it from the inside, with the result being the dam is destroyed, cutting the power and possibly creating a tidal wave that destroys the installation entirely.
Here's hoping.
What could go wrong?
I don't know, boss. What do you think?
That sounds like not our speed, I think.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna split the party, and so the glitter boy is going to be the distraction, how many people are needed to send the torpedo? I guess I'm wondering if it makes sense to try to send a group down to. I'm assuming the demons are going to be the ones to respond. So that might be incorrect, but can we try to shoot some ranged weapons and destroy the apparatus?
Possibly, but it looks pretty heavily armored, and that would certainly draw the attention of the demons to try to protect it. So Pandar
Sure. So then
volunteers-
maybe that would actually help with the
distraction
torpedo.
Yeah. Okay. So Pandar volunteers to deploy the torpedo. He says, "I have the environmental protection spell, so I can cast that on myself, so I can breathe water, and then I can launch the torpedo up from the reservoir. You just need to you can signal me with the mind link and let me know when to
send it.
When to send it. Yes. I confess, not comfortable with combat outside of my Colossus, but I can certainly aid you in this way.
Ready?
Okay.
So is anyone but is anyone but Leviticus going to be involved in the distraction, or is everybody else doing the infiltration thing?
I have stealth, so I'll be useful in the infiltration.
Stealthy.
Quick. You infiltrating or distracting?
Well, I want to watch the boom, so I suppose I will be distracting.
Okay.
So actually, I'm not very stealthy.
So Click and Leviticus are going to be on the cliffs, shooting at the apparatus and dealing with the demons that come at them, at least possibly come at them. And everybody else is going into the installation.
Another fine mess we've gotten ourselves into.
From where I'm thinking that we're going to launch our distraction, like the torpedo is going to be launched from about up here. Can you see where I'm thinking?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So the torpedo is going to travel down to there. Our distraction is going to be launched from here. What's the range from where we're going to be doing this down to the demons?
Let's see. So it is.
Range on my boom gun is 1,000.
Yeah, you'll be in range with your boom gun, but not much else is going to have range to hit from there.
Okay, that's fine. I just need, I guess it's going to be kind of an open question as to whether it's going to be better to attack the demons to distract them, or actually to attack the dam itself, the boom gun.
Just a quick question: what are you guys going to do when the demons
arrive?
Yeah.
Well,
because they will, I assume.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of hoping, and my thought is that the demons will, if they're going to desert their post, because they're obviously guarding the CD-ROM thing, right? The image generator, and not all of them will leave that. that maybe just one will come up here. Then we'll just see how tough they are. If we hit them in the face with something that totally shrug it off, well, we're not going to go toe to toe with something that's just going to open me up like a tin can. We'll just run.
That's fine. I was what the plan was for.
I have a cloak of invisibility and a bunch of havoc grenades.
I mean, we'll see what we can do, and then
I don't know if that's going to help against demons.
That's the plan.
But if
We have
you
a
need
hole.
cannon fodder, I
Hey,
can
I
make
just
it like
wanted to check.
Well, I got one other dumb question.
Yeah.
As I'm looking at the big boy and I'm figuring out all this structural stuff to turn it into a torpedo, I take a look at these shiny new guns we put on this thing. The lightning gun and the fireball gun.
Yes.
Are they powered by the engine of the big boy?
Yes.
Well, poop. Okay.
Say cool or poop?
Poop.
The second one.
Can I mount them?
Never mind then.
Can you mount them? I will say you could carry one of them.
But not operate them.
You could operate it. Yeah, you could carry and operate one.
Would you like a shoulder-mounted lightning gun?
So what do we have? A lightning gun, and what's the other one?
Fireball gun.
I guess that a fireball is not going to be very useful against a demon, just because they might just like take it as a nice bath. So as we demount that, I'll take the lightning gun and have it for closer range. Once they get closer in, then I need to switch from the boom gun to the lightning gun.
Yeah. Well, the lightning gun is 150, 300, 600.
So that's medium range. What's the damage in the lightning gun?
3d12 versus 5d6 on the fireball.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I mean, I'll keep that one handy.
I get to play with tools.
All right. So I would
range
like
of the one-man army. Just out of curiosity.
Let me check.
Not far.
Okay. Body armor, more body armor, power armor, close combat weapons, personal ranged weapons, laser weapons, combination weapons, one-man army. Extreme range for the one-man army is 240.
Not near enough.
Not from where you're planning to station the Glitter Boy. No, you're better in close combat anyway.
I know, but I'm wondering if it makes sense to have it at all useful to have somebody who's kind of hiding and also sniping, so that when there is a distraction from more.
So who does that leave going into the installation? Just Kuva?
That's a bad idea.
Kuva and Quinlan, I guess.
What's Zell doing?
That's up to you guys. If you want Zell to set up as a sniper, she could certainly do that.
Yeah, why don't we have... I think I would like to have somebody else also shooting, so the only plan is not, we can't take them, we're just going to run somewhere else.
Right.
It just doesn't seem like a robust plan.
How does having a sniper affect that plan?
No, maybe it'll create one in the open, but from clearly some other point.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Okay, so the idea is that if we have one big shiny glitter boy that's shooting at them from a particular direction, and then there's a sniper type of setup from what's obviously a different direction, would that be useful?
Plus whatever Click's doing.
Okay. If someone wants to borrow Griff and be the sniper, they can do that. So I'm pretty sure Griff can't sneak into the installation with me.
It's probably unless they have high riding skill, their shooting is going to be limited by their riding.
Oh, I was thinking about if they needed to escape, they could use Griff to escape.
Oh, for an escape method, yeah, that would certainly work.
Yeah.
You can carry the glitter boy?
Well, it's not the glitter boy's not going to be able to escape that way, but Zell and Click could.
That's right.
Depending on who you want to snipe.
All right, I'll go in.
All right, so Quinlan, Kuva, and Lady Mimby are going in, and the others are going to be outside, creating the distraction. All right, so let me get this set up here.
I will say that one thing that I'm kind of hoping for is that once the power is cut, at the DVD player or image generator or whatever it is going to be defenseless. So it's not just a matter of, hey, we cut the power and then we're going to run, because they could just fix the thing, fix the damn we would then have to take advantage of the situation to then go in and destroy it.
You're assuming the demons were summoned by the apparatus.
Well, or that the demons will come away from the apparatus, and in the confusion, either come up to us one at a time, and we'll be able to take them out, or they'll be dispersed by the apparatus losing power.
Okay, so let's see what happens.
This isn't a Bruce Lee movie, dude.
Well, I'm kind of rolling the dice here, whatever.
I'm just pointing out, you're not usually quite polite,
like they'll come in one at a time. It's come on,
it's gonna work out.
It seems kind of, I don't know, unlikely, but yeah, okay.
It's gonna be fine.
All right, so I'm gonna drop team distraction in here on this map.
Now, where are we going to be there, or are we going to be over here, or doesn't it matter?
Where did you decide? Where do you want to be?
I thought we were going to be on the western bank.
Yeah, so you're going to be like here, where you've got a vantage point.
Yeah,
but Zell could be over here.
As long as they have means of escape. Yeah. Okay.
The guy Griff up here.
Griff can stay with him.
What is the blast radius on my little toy?
What about Click? You don't know. That's the fun part. What about Click? Where are you going to be? You want to be over with Leviticus or over with Zell?
We should probably revisit this whole blast radius thing.
This plan just gets better and better.
It's too late. We're pushing ahead.
I started this. I prefaced.
No, the thing is, it's only a tactical nuke, so it's fine.
It has the name tactical in it. All right.
Come on,
it's got to work. It must work.
So I would like a repair roll for you guys to figure out how much damage you think this is going. What you think the blast radius is likely to be.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Take a stab at it.
Oh, holy.
Okay.
How you doing?
Leviticus, you remember from your past experience someone trying this before. It wasn't with a big boss, but it was with a similar vehicle with a similar engine.
Okay.
And that the explosion had a blast radius of about 500 feet.
How many feet is a square here?
500 feet.
Yeah, so it would probably hit all of you, but not very hard because you're up high and the detonation is underwater.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because if it's got a blast radius in open air of 500, this is going to be at the base of the dam, so it's going to be under 50 feet of water in the middle of a deep narrow channel.
So it's mostly going to go up. You're pretty confident it's mostly going to go up. You might catch a little bit of shockwave, but not enough to do any serious damage.
And this narrow channel would channelize the blast, so it would go upriver. I mean, water is heavy. I think it's going to be. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You're pretty confident you'll be fine. I will need a repair roll from either Quick or Leviticus, along with, and you can assist each other if you want to create this device.
Repair.
Yeah, between you have no problem working this thing up, including the propulsion system. The big boss will never be the same, so you're definitely walking home.
Not me. Sorry, y'all.
I go into the thing. I get my fuzzy dice off the mirror. I say goodbye, lovingly stroke the dashboard.
Yeah, but you're all set. And you scavenge
the VIN number off just in case the cops come.
You scavenge the lightning cannon, and Pandar carts the thing off to the reservoir and casts environmental protection on himself and dives under the water. So we are going to open the party with, now we need stealth rolls for the infiltration team to get to the entrance of this installation.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Might be a little disappointed.
I'm going to Benny that.
Actually, that's pretty good.
I'll take it.
As a group, you don't have any problem getting there.
Nice.
Oh, no.
I'm going to say I helped that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make your way in and you find that there's kind of a hangar bay that you can sneak into. All right. So I'm going to assume Leviticus is going to open the party by shooting something. What are you going to shoot?
He always shoots something. What the?
Right.
Well, basically, are you going to shoot a demon or try to shoot the apparatus?
I am going to shoot demon. What's my range to the demon?
You can hit the demon within normal range. It's enormous, so you'll actually have a bonus to hit the thing.
All right, so I will. And through the mind link, I tell everybody that my thought here is maybe if we're lucky, demon, when the demon tries to come up to get to me, will be standing right at the dam when we blow it.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Can we time that properly?
That's insane. I love it.
This is gonna be so spectacular when it works, guys. I just have no way of conveying to you.
Oh, I love that you use the word when.
Surely it will go away.
All right. So go open the party.
Okay, here we go.
Oh man.
That hits. He's enormous. It's not a hard target to hit.
All right,
So it's easier than a broadside of a barn.
Here comes the damage on that. Oh, hey, how you?
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
That's impressive. All right. So with that damage, and of course you are anchored.
Yes. Yeah. I was. I love this gun.
You might have managed to wound it.
What?
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, it looks injured.
God, this is like taking on Godzilla.
Awesome.
Yep. And as you do that, I would like notice rolls from Click and Leviticus, please.
Not much for
Nothing
me.
could possibly go wrong with this.
And let me roll one for Zell here. All right. Changing groups.
Oh.
Welcome to the bunker.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so you guys have entered at this hangar here, and you're now on the map here. Where would you like to go?
Sorry, we're on the map where?
Right here.
Let's not go to the garbage compactor. I'm just saying, it looks familiar.
You guys want to hit, I don't know, this door or this door?
Yeah, basically you've got 4 doors, one here, one here, a double door here, and a door here. Okay.
I shield it.
Yeah, I'm down for that too.
Okay, so you guys head over here. What's your order of march going to be?
Am I the best fighter?
You are definitely the best close combat fighter of the group.
Okay, then I'm up.
All right, so you go in here, and the space is eerily deserted. You've got a small corridor here. It looks like an equipment locker. There's some stairs leading down to a space with an equipment locker here, and there's another door in front of you.
And it's eerily deserted.
Yeah.
I tell him I think it's just equipment. I mean, I guess we could take a quick look to see if there's anything we could use to blow up this spot, this space.
Can I seek maybe like a, I don't know, an area which they cook so I can find a fire and find out what's going on?
Well, you've got 2 doors to choose from now. You've got one here and one here.
You guys want to check out this one so we don't get backed into a corner?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So this is a small room. It looks like a control center for a railgun turret, but there's nobody manning it right now.
Okay. I guess move on to the south door.
Yep. And this one is a repair bay. There's all kinds of tools and things arrayed along the walls, and there aren't, as near as you can tell, any explosives, however.
Useless.
Oh, damn it.
All right. So this door?
Yep.
Just a quick question about the room for the railgun. Well, can we tell where the railgun is and kind of where it's pointing?
Yeah, it's aimed down in the valley. It's right. You can
Into
see it
the
right
valley.
here. Yeah.
Do we want to break it?
Destroy the railgun?
Yeah. Do we want to
Can
do
we-
it or hijack
Can we
it?
repoint it at the demons?
I like that idea.
That'd be a good idea.
Potentially you could, yeah.
Let's give it a quick
I guess
try.
we can tinker in there.
Okay. You're able to operate the controls, but there doesn't seem to be power to the railgun itself. You need to do some work to get the railgun powered up.
All right, let's quickly figure out what this is for and dismantle it.
Okay.
All right. So who's going to make a repair roll to try to figure that out?
I don't think I have it.
Anybody
In fact,
have
I think
repair?
I'm specifically bad in it too. think I have a negative.
You're specifically bad at repair.
Yes.
Sinbins have the all thumbs hindrance, so they are
Right.
they're not comfortable with technology.
I'm a cyber knight, but I don't have technology. Can I do? Oh, what would an unskilled roll be?
-2, -2.
Yep. You can just use the unskilled roll on the character sheet.
Quinlan, you have repair or no?
I don't believe you do.
That's at the top of the skill list.
Maybe helper if you don't have the skill. I would try to attempt it, but I'd be like -4.
Bad.
No, not bad at all. Okay, so you have figured out where the power connection is, but you're gonna need some parts, and it's gonna take some time to get the repair done.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys come back into this central chamber here. And as you do, a robed figure emerges from this door over here. And it's
kindly looking or not kind looking.
Well, it's hard to tell because it looks like a human, and the hood of the robe is pulled over its face, so it's really in shadow and you can't really see it. And it says, the figure says, "Welcome, my friends. I have been awaiting your arrival."
Oh, God. My mind is brother.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
You think?
I have to try to shoot him. Oh, the laser pistol.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I have to try.
As you pull the laser pistol,
I feel choking
a
on my
armored
windpipe.
figure, a black armored figure emerges behind him.
We should have just brought explosives.
I hear he's afraid of fire, though, so I think I'm good.
Okay, so I have to pretend I don't know what's happening.
What strange-looking beings.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, how unusual.
Meanwhile, out on the cliff,
we should have got Ewoks, too. They could help us in this damn destruction.
And they're delicious.
a group of white armored figures emerges from hiding.
I'm shocked.
Definitely they needed the Ewoks.
And another figure in a jetpack comes flying at you.
God. Oh, brother.
And we are in all kinds of combat now.
Wow.
Damn it.
This feels like a video game now.
Wing, wing. Pew, pew, pew.
It's definitely going to be lots of pews.
So much pew pew.
All right, let me see if I've got everybody in turn order here that I want. On this page, I do. And on this page, I have a couple of people to add. So inside the bunker, the robed figure says, "This one has power, my apprentice. She may serve us well. The aliens can be eliminated." "Yes, my master."
When's the cavalry coming again?
You may join us or die. And let's deal some initiative.
All
right.
And the rope figure goes first. Let's see what he can do.
What's the turn order? I don't see anyone on there.
I just see the Emperor and Darth.
I see Emperor and Darth Vader. I don't see anyone else.
On the turn order? That's weird. I see everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's all I see.
Yeah, I see an ace and a 7 of hearts.
Yeah. Dang.
Emperor's cheating.
Of course he is.
Again.
Dang it. Would you try my chance cube?
Reroll.
Whatever.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. He is going to attempt to intimidate you.
Ooh.
Not terribly successfully. You've kind of seen this thing before. He's not really. You're like, yeah, whatever. Okay, next up, the
Darth. Can we call you Darth?
Next up, the white armored troopers.
Oh.
are going to open fire on Leviticus with some kind of energy weapon.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Again, Scott, I can only see the aliens' initiative rolls there. I cannot see my own.
I'll just let you know when when you're
It's
up.
our turn.
Yep. All right. I need to make a soak roll for the demon that you hit.
They get a -2 on all their shooting, right?
They always?
God damn.
Goodness.
What kind of roll is that?
A very, very good one. So the demon definitely soaked that initial boom gun shot.
Wow.
All right. So
How's the timing? Should we tell him to send the torpedo now?
The torpedo was sent. It's just a question of when it blows.
yes,
Okay.
you guys have it set on a trigger detonation, so you tell it when to blow.
We're kind of already on the clock.
So a bunch of the stormtroopers fire, and several of them manage to hit you. And they are utterly ineffective against your glitter boy armor.
Nice.
Meanwhile,
Kind of like.
one of the demons heads up the waterfall.
Okay.
And that brings us to Quinlan.
All right.
Back
First
in the
thing
bunker.
I'd like to attempt to do is to just bolt them as hard as I can.
Bolt away.
Hey, that's my line.
All right. Are you shooting at both of them or just one?
I'll go towards the Vader because I'm guessing he's weaker.
All right. That does hit for the truly pathetic damage of 6. And he just he ignites some kind of an energy sword, a bright red blade, and deflects your bolt.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. Uva.
Okay. My last level up, I got something that could like superpower my bolt. Is that blaster? Does that make my stuff more powerful?
Blaster does indeed make your stuff more powerful. Basically, you spend extra points.
Okay. If I can hit them both with the flame burst, I'm going to do that. So.
You absolutely can hit them both with a flame burst.
And then however I can power it up, I'd like to.
Okay.
Yeah, it says +2 ISP for extra D6. I'd like to do that, but also whatever blaster. I want to say that gives me an extra D6.
If you use a mega power modifier.
Can I boost trait on him?
You can, but not until it's your turn.
Okay, so maybe I do the flame bolt though, because that one says it does mega damage if I spend ISP.
I need to, yeah. So basically, yeah, you roll the, no, you can do the burst, and then it's D8s instead of D6s. But it's 2 extra ISP.
Okay, so it's 4 all day. I'm going to go ahead and subtract that now. And so I'm going to be rolling, it says 3d6 on a raise, but that is irrelevant. So it's 2d6, so it'd be 2d8.
Well, first you need to roll psionics to fire it off in the first place.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Right there.
That hits with a raise, so that will be
awesome.
A total of 4d8.
Sweet.
Do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And make sure. I don't know where the fourth one went.
It says rolling the dice. And then I got an 8, so I'm going to roll one more.
Yep. And roll that one again.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
All right.
Money.
So that is, let's see, 26, 30, 37 fire damage.
Awesome.
Nice.
That definitely hurt.
Awesome.
Okay, so the robed guy's robes catch on fire, and he hurls them off to reveal a tight-fitting black jumpsuit.
Ew. Unfortunate.
All right.
Put the rope back on.
But he is clearly hurt by this.
Nice. That's the important part.
The black armored figure appears to be shaken by it, but is otherwise unaffected.
Ooh.
So maybe the black armored figure is
he
tougher.
had a phenomenal soak roll, so that helped.
Yeah. Spend bennies though, or whatever.
Yeah, they are burning bennies.
Awesome.
And that brings us to the black robe figure, who first is going to try to unshake.
Dice.
He's a wild card, so dice. Unshakes with a 4. and he charges at Lady Mimby with his laser sword.
Okay. Can I try to deflect?
No, but I believe you have first strike.
You.
So you get a swing at him before he has a chance to swing at you.
Okay. Let's get my double size swords. And
you only get one of them, so you might as well make it a single size sword to get the better armor piercing.
Did that go? Or am I?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
All right. That's going to
damage. Okay.
Yeah,
woohoo.
Just don't know with these robed dudes. Is this not rolling? Sorry.
Yeah, it's a little slow.
Takes a little bit.
Sorry.
All right. You carve into his armor. You definitely hurt him with that one.
Nice.
You cut his hand off?
Roll 20 is a little slow in reacting, so.
You didn't cut his hand off, but you did score a bright line in his armor, and he says, "Oh!" And
that's what he said.
Enraged. Enraged, he strikes out at you with all of his hate and his laser sword.
Okay. I know I have parry.
Your parry is quite good.
Okay, let's see what his roll is.
All right, that's a 9, which is just good enough to hit you with his laser sword, but not a terrible amount of damage. He grazes your armor, slices off a chunk of it, doesn't actually hurt you with that one.
Phew. Okay.
Epic sword fight begins.
And what does counterattack do again?
If he misses, you can attack him.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, back on the ranch, the officer is yelling commands to the troopers who are diving into small caves and collecting something.
That's never good.
Click.
Okay, well, first off, let's put on that cloak of invisibility.
Good start.
Are the troopers all on that side of the river?
The troopers are all on that side of the river, yes, as far as you know.
What's the distance? How far away am I? Yeah, not that I'm ever any good with a gun.
You are 80 inches away, table inches. So you're pretty far off.
80 inches.
Okay.
And I was like, what?
That would be extreme range for either your revolver or your submachine gun, and completely out of range for your magic.
So,
you can't try to close.
I'm going to close in on Zell and actually boost a trait on her.
Okay. Like, say, shooting?
Yes.
Okay.
So I whip out my little gadget, slap it on her arm, and hit something this time.
All right, roll it. Weird science.
Weird science.
That succeeds, and she's going to try to take advantage of it. And her laser rifle jams.
Oh my god. Does she have any betties? Come on.
She does not. All right, Lady Mimby, you're facing off with the enormous figure in black.
I want to call Warrior's Gift, Smite or Warrior's Gift here.
So Warrior's Gift gives you a combat edge. You're pretty well supplied with those. So my inclination would probably be to go with throw some smite on one of your psi swords to do extra damage.
Okay, let's do that. Attack with.
Well, if you want to smite and attack, those would both be at -2 because that's multi-actions. Unless that's one of the ones you can do as a free action in Cyber Knight. Let me double check that.
Action is free, but
no, I think it might very well be a freebie for you.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you can do that as a free action.
Okay, so do I cast Smite first and then attack?
Yes. You are successful.
Hey.
Now you can do your attack. The first one does not hit, but the second one does. Unfortunately, that's the one you didn't put smite on. Ooh, that's nasty, though.
Ooh.
So that's 19 damage, AP 10. You carve into the shoulder of his armor, and he yells in pain.
Sweet.
Yay!
Taking them out.
I have to say that's kind of unexpected. For some reason I expected Darth Vader to be a little tougher.
Why would you say that out
He
loud?
soaked it.
I thought exactly. What are you doing?
Unexpected, more of a challenge.
Oh, really?
GM. All right. And last but not least, in our first round of combat, Leviticus.
Oh, okay.
Just keep shooting. You're good at it.
Well, I'm looking at this demon that is right here by the dam. I'm looking at these guys who are retrieving something from cave, some other kind of weapon. Send a mind link message to everybody that I'm going to blow the dam. I'm going to set off the nuke.
Okay.
All right.
Do it.
Right.
Mhm.
That's just a. I mean, I don't need to roll anything, right? That's just the straight up.
That just
action.
happens, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a massive detonation. And this, let's see. I would like you to roll 10d12, please.
10.
Wow.
Hey.
Heavens. All right.
Big
so-
money, big money.
Do not roll 10 ones.
All right. Here's 5 of them. Rolling the dice. And here comes another 5.
Okay. So this demon is knocked back and he is injured.
Okay.
Water starts, a tidal wave of water comes roaring down into the pond here, striking the summoning engine.
It's so beautiful.
That was a free action to detonate it. Would you like to do anything else?
Well, I would, but before I do that, do I have any sense of what happened to these guys up here?
So far, they're still hanging out.
Okay. So this guy was wounded.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot him with the boom gun.
Okay. Fire away.
I finish him off.
That will hit with a raise.
Okay.
That's not going to actually hurt him.
Whoa.
Well, your damage is kind of pathetic there. You
It's
want
not
to
good
get
for
some ready to
you.
reroll it?
Yeah. Let me. Can I re-roll that, or do I need a Benny? Or
You have to spend a penny and you can reroll the damage.
right, let me do that then.
That's better.
That hurt him,
Nice.
but he's not down. See, I need to make some adjustments here on the map. No, there's no dam anymore, and two of the demons were washed downstream, so that's a definite
Two
win.
of our demons were washed down the stream.
Well, one got caught in the fireball, and the other 2 were smashed when the flood of water hit them.
Yeah, they were blown downstream by the flood of water from the
Oh,
dam
right.
blowing
Okay.
up. Yeah, so you're down to 1 demon, a whole bunch of stormtroopers with an E-web repeating blaster.
With
and
a repeating blaster.
yeah, you know, when in Empire Strikes Back, where they're trying to get the Millennium Falcon off the ground, and Leia asks if she should get out and. That's the big old blaster that they were setting up on the tripod, since shooting your hand weapons at a starship generally is of limited value. And so we begin the second round of combat with Leviticus facing off against these guys who have just finished assembling their heavy weapon under the direction of one of their officers.
So that's these guys are now. So they're out of their cave.
They are out of their cave and they're opening fire on you.
Blow them up.
Well,
I'm a little busy right now, honestly.
yeah. Okay, so I am still sporting the boom gun, right?
You are, yes, and you are locked down.
Okay.
Oh, we better get out of here.
No, sorry. I just wanted to know if I could switch. It seems a little bit overpowered for just one of these guys, but the boom gun does not have an area effect, does it?
No, but your grenade launcher does. Okay, so they have managed to completely miss you, as is perhaps traditional for these guys, with blast.
Classic.
-5 shooting. Sorry.
Very, very
and basically just singe you a little bit, but with no real effect from their personal weapons.
Okay.
All right, that takes us inside the fortress we're still outside the fortress. That takes us to Click.
How far away are these guys?
Do a little math in my head here.
Or rather, how big is a square?
So they are 40 squares away in terms of your power ranges, which is about 80 meters.
I don't think I can throw something 80 meters. All right, so I am going to, and they are only on that side of the river, yes? We never ended up with any bad guys near me and Zell.
Not so far.
Okay. I think I'm going to just throw up a barrier, kind of one square diagonally away from the lower left corner of the 4 square that Zell is in.
Gotcha. Okay. That would be a weird science roll. All right, you have successfully created a barrier.
Weird.
All right, so this force field springs up between you and Zell and the other guys. Zell looks over at you and says, "Can I shoot through that?"
You can shoot over it.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Okay, that takes us to the officer in command of the white armored guys, and he is yelling frantically into something that looks a little bit like some kind of cylindrical communication device.
Close down all the trash compactors.
No, and as he does so, there's a loud nothing inside the building yet. As he does so, there's a loud crashing sound on your side of the valley, and an enormous mech appears, striding toward you on 4 tall legs. So yes, now there is something on your side.
The rebels are here.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Aren't you
glad those Ewoks?
That's what shows up.
Some sort of camel-like mech. You're not really sure.
I have a guess on what that name.
How bizarre!
All right. So, meanwhile, inside the bunker, it is Quinlan's turn.
But is everyone mind linked still?
I believe you did.
Everyone is still mind linked. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everyone in the party, despite the fact that we're split, knows what's going on and that it's kind of a cluster.
Yes.
Yes.
That, from a meta perspective.
Luckily, there's only one demon left, so there's that.
Yep, that's a plus.
Yeah, that is nice.
Can't seem to shoot for shit, but you know.
Debuff it. I'm kind of thinking I want to try to debuff it. Use one of the new powers I learned.
Okay, who are you going to try to debuff?
The big ass, I'm in the room with the Vader and the Emperor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the Vader.
Copyright Disney.
The guy in the black with the red shiny sword.
Okay, so you're going to hit the guy. You're going to debuff the guy with the red shiny sword. Go for it.
Yes.
All right. So, what precisely are you debuffing? What do you want to? What ability do you want to debuff? Oh no, you're gonna try to drain his power points.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is the wrong skill. Let's try that again. Much better. Okay, so that hits with a raise.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
The 13 is powerful. And he has to make a. So you do have a -2 because his arcane background is different. So that's an 11 net. And then he has to roll his spirit to oppose that. What is his spirit?
Hope it's less than a D12.
There he is. Yeah, okay. So he's not off to a good start. On the other hand, he says, your powers are weak. You should not have come.
Oh boy.
And then he is going to attempt to choke Lady Mimby. He reaches out with as he blocks you with his red laser sword. He reaches out with his other hand in a claw, and a coil of force wraps around your neck.
Oh man. Ionics? What is that?
You don't know. It kind of feels like psionics, but you don't sense it in the same way that you sense psionics. Yeah. So I need
feels like mitochondria.
Yeah. Exactly what it is.
Sorry, what?
Metachlorians.
I like
Yeah, I know.
mitochondria better.
Okay.
Mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cells, though, so it's not
It's
entirely
true.
off.
This is
The
true.
names are similar, and when they did that little review of it in what was it? I think it was Rogue One. It looks awfully similar.
Okay, I need you to make
Wink, wink.
I need you to make an athletics roll to try to break out of this choke.
Athletics. Oh boy.
No, so you are being choked. You're like, this is
You know what?
not a
I'm gonna
warning
bend
choke.
A
Okay.
warning joke.
Warning choke. Ugh.
Warning joke.
Just a little.
Is that for dungeons?
That's even worse. All right, so yeah, he with his 6
I'm choking.
versus your 5, you are choking.
Not
All right, back outside, Zell attempts to take a shot at this enormous mech that is hanging, that has just appeared with her laser rifle. It's pretty easy to hit, which she does hit with that.
Hey, first time for everything.
And that just seems to ricochet harmlessly off the thing. She says, that armor is too strong for laser rifles. And as she says that, we return inside, and the dark-robed figure is going to attempt to unshake.
He's not rolling great. What the heck?
No, he's not. So he's going to spend one of his pennies for that purpose.
Yeah.
And then he says, now you will feel the true power of the dark side, and reaches out his hands and claws, and blasts of lightning come shooting out at you from his crackling blue lightning envelops Quinlan, Lady Mibby, and Kuva.
Huh.
Okay, so that is for 20 damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, so for Quinlan, that will be shaken and a wound. For Lady Mimby, that will be shaken. And for Kuva, that will be shaken and 2 wounds.
Ouch.
I assume you would all like to soak this horrible lightning damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That will not soak any wounds.
I'll use a Benny.
Well, you need to use a Benny to soak anyway, so it'd be 2 bennies.
Oh, shoot.
Now 3 if you want to try again. Lady
I'm good.
You're only shaken, so you don't actually have to.
Oh.
You can deal with that on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to spend another Benny, Kuva, or are you going to take the hit?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I might as well. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, that's good enough to soak one of the wounds anyway.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. All right.
So you smoke rises from your body as you are slightly cooked by this, which is really disconcerting for you, especially considering that you're fireproof. It's the first time you've ever been burned by anything, and it's very upsetting.
Yes. Not pleased.
Quinlan, are you also going to soak?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so that will be, and you manage to divert the energy using your arcane powers into your armor and emerge unscathed. And now
Awesome.
it is Kuva's turn.
All right. I'm just gonna firebolt the crap out of the Emperor.
Okay.
I don't want to get lightninged again. I'm gonna boost it up as well with the blaster, so it's 48 instead of 46.
Okay.
And I'll spend the extra points to make it mega damage as well.
Okay.
All right, so 48, and then that makes it
you need
84.
you need to roll psionics first.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
Oh, good.
there we go. Come on.
Oh, what?
Dang.
Okay, the only
Critical
good news
failure.
is it's not a critical failure because you're wounded. So you actually rolled a 2 and a 2. You want to Benny it, or well, you're out of Benny.
I can't. I'm out of
Benny.
Benny.
So you're distracted by being burned for the first time, and you shoot the fire, but it kind of goes wild and it hits the walls all around the Emperor, who cackles maniacally.
Ah, dang it.
Man,
Lady Mimby, you are currently in being choked. You will start taking damage on the next turn from being choked.
Yep.
But you are also, because you are being force choked, you are entangled. So you are distracted and you cannot move. First off, you would need to unshake to do anything else. So you'll need a spirit roll for that.
right.
That's
Good
good.
enough.
Yep. Despite your -2, that's going to get you a 7, so you are no longer shaken.
Okay. And I try to take a swing with my side sword at him. Is he in length?
Yeah, he's within melee range still, so you absolutely can do that. It'll still be at -2. You could also try to knock him back and see if that breaks his concentration, but shaking him might do that as well.
I could try to knock him back physically, like a fighting roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I can.
Up to you though, or you can try to cut him down.
Okay, but with fighting, I only get 1 attempt. With my side sword, I get 2 strikes. Yeah.
That is true. Yes.
Oh, what's that?
Big money, big money. Not bad.
Good enough. I don't know how many bennies I have left now.
Just bare now with the fact that you're distracted, neither of those is good enough. You have 2 bennies left.
I'm gonna try again.
So you can reroll one of those.
That one I think hit him.
That one not only hits, that one hits with a raise.
Deserves it. He deserves it.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a total of 23 damage, armor piercing 10.
Oh,
Nice.
And you are no longer being choked. He reels backwards. My master, aid me.
Did I cut off his hand?
I'll tell you in a second. I'm going to say yes. You cut off his left hand.
Nice.
Nice.
He still has his laser sword.
Ooh.
And you see that he is clearly a combat cyborg because it's not a flesh hand. It is sparking, arcing electronics.
Ah, blood.
That brings us back outside to the demon. The wounded demon is roaring in rage and charging up the slope, but it's not there yet. It's coming right for Leviticus, though.
okay.
All right. So that brings us to the aforementioned Leviticus.
Right. So first I'm going to drop a grenade on the crowd here. That's going to be armor piercing. We're all in armor.
Okay. Well, except the officer guy.
Right, but good for him. Here comes.
Nope, that's good enough. That drops right in the middle of him.
Well done.
Awfully big, huh?
And with that damage and armor piercing, you pretty much wipe these guys out.
Yay!
Nice.
There's a scream, and they're blasted in all directions, falling into the gorge and collapsing all around.
That sounded like my cousin Wilhelm.
And that brings us to a new round.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, actually, it could be. That's not bad either.
Oh. Okay, I'm at that thing where I can only see the bad guys in the turn order.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where anybody was either.
So that is Benny's for everybody because Lady Mimby is a Joker.
Awesome.
Behold, additional Bennies. Plus, Lady Mimby has a +2 on everything she does this round.
Nice. Everybody's going down.
And that brings us back to the bunker where Lady Mimby can act first.
Okay. Let's get how close are they to each other? The lightning guy and cyborg.
They're about 10 feet apart.
Okay. I'm going to run at them and swing at both of them.
Okay, so you will have to leave engagement with the cyborg first. So you can attack the cyborg, then move away from him. If he's still alive, he gets a shot at you. And then you can attack the robed guy who's cackling, good, strike him down with all your hate and become my new apprentice.
Okay, I cannot listen to him.
Kill them both.
Are you going to join him?
Self-defense. Kill them both.
So I'm going to swing at
now you can because you're two-fisted. You can do 2 attacks with each of these actions. That will hit. The second one misses, but that hits with a raise for a total of 15 damage, AP 10. He's already shaken from the last attack, and he is badly wounded now. He goes he goes down on one knee as you run away from him towards the other guy. He still takes a swing at you with his red laser sword, though.
Oh.
And he's going to connect with that. Despite that's a 15. That's going to hit with a raise.
Only got parry, huh?
That's going to sting some.
Ooh.
It is.
That's a total of 21 damage, armor piercing 10, which against Lady Mimby is going to be shaken and 2 wounds, unless you soak it.
I gotta try to soak it.
Now your soak roll will also be at +2. You do. That's an 11. You soak that bad boy. So he almost connects, and you do a Neo in the Matrix limbo move as the laser sword passes over your head. You do a diving roll. The laser sword passes over your head. You pop up out of the roll with your psi swords in your hands, facing off against Robe Guy.
Okay, go.
And as you do,
sorry,
as you roll the 32 on fighting, okay, go ahead and roll the second. Yeah, go ahead and roll the second one. Yeah, both of those are going to hit. The first one with a raise.
Leave a mark.
Nice.
Oh my!
Nice.
Beautiful.
That's insane.
To roll the second damage.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens with the first one first. So that is a total of 39 damage, AP 10. And he's not wearing any armor, so it's kind of a moot point on the AP 10. Yeah, he says, so you just come up and he reaches for a laser sword at his waist, and he says, "Impossible!" And you separate his head from his shoulders, and there's a massive explosion of blue energy.
Okay.
As he kind of vaporizes. It's not a good
falls
explosion.
to the ground.
No, he sort of blows apart into little pieces. So that is a total of 28 damage. So that's going to shake you and do 2 wounds, which I assume you would like to try to soak that one too.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage. What the heck?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
And you, with your cyber knight reflexes, leap backwards. And are clear.
Wow.
And the explosion also reaches over to the dark armored figure and just crushes him down into the floor.
Wow. What just happened?
Collapses.
Amazing.
All right.
You guys remember when the Emperor exploded when they threw him down the reactor shaft? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
All right. So that pretty much ends the battle inside the caves here. So I'm going to assume that but you guys know there's a huge battle going on outside, and in fact you can see the shadow of the demon almost directly outside the bunker at this point.
Question.
Yes.
So in the mind link and how we're also all sort of in this collective thought, I'm sort of like thinking and projecting that thought of like, okay, this is dealt with. Where do you guys want us? I'm putting that thought out sort of collectively to the group. Like, okay, we've got the guys up here. Where do you want us?
Okay, well, your CEO, Lady Mimby, might have something to say about that. You are in. I will note that you are in. You can see that you are in easy spellcasting range of the demon.
Okay, and I definitely convey that to everyone as well.
You puppet him? Can you hit that thing?
You could certainly try.
I don't know what would happen, but
I mean, if you succeed, you would take control of the demon. If you fail, then you would have a very angry demon.
Sweet.
Oh man, versus
I
elephant
don't know. I'm
thing.
feeling pretty good right now. I have to say.
Yeah, I'll max my power points and try. I mean, I'm up for it.
How smart could he be?
Let's find out.
All right. Make a spellcasting roll. Well, first make a spirit roll because you have to unshake.
Snap out of it, man.
Which you don't, so you can spend a Benny to unshake.
Yep.
All right, then make a spellcasting roll.
Can I boost him?
No, you've already acted this turn. All right, need a spellcasting roll.
I thought I had to reroll for that one.
No,
Okay.
spending a Benny automatically unshakes you. Okay, so that's a 13. That's very respectable.
Nice.
With the domination power here. So he's going to be resisting that with, I believe, Spirit. Yep. And he has a Spirit of D10. You have puppeted the enormous demon.
Nice.
Smash this, smash that.
So the only real opposing force left is that enormous walker thing. So I'm going to assume that you're going to head it towards that. But it is now the enormous walker thing's turn. And it sees the barrier, but it also sees the big shiny guy.
Oh, confused.
And so it pivots its head towards you, and two enormous cannons on either side of its head fire. And that will hit.
I like the dodging E.
Okay, so the second blast doesn't really do anything, but the first blast hits pretty hard. That's 25 damage. Armor piercing 15.
Oh.
That gets through. So that is enough to shake and wound you. Would you like to soak?
Yes. Spirit?
Benny and Vigor, please.
Okay, sorry. All right.
There's also a soak button on your character sheet if you want to do that.
Oh, how about that? Okay, so that was my Benny, and here comes Vigor.
Nice. All right. You have mastered this power suit, and through the sheer force of your will, you remain upright and intact despite this tremendous impact like nothing you've ever felt before.
Wow. I am not just a pretty face over here, guys.
Very nice.
Okay, and the walker is moving towards you to get a better shot, which turns out to be a bad idea. What would you like the demon to do, Quinlan?
Get it!
Yeah, just grab it and smash everything in your way to get there.
Okay.
Take its legs out.
It is coming right for you, and it reaches out with its claws, and it takes a swipe at this thing. It's got a little bit. It is against anything else, it would have a problem because it's so big. But against this thing, it will hit.
Excellent.
Nice.
So that is 37 damage. Armor piercing 25, and it is mega damage.
Oh my god.
Crushing it.
And that does not damage it. Really. It just reaches out and smashes this thing with a claw, and the head just pivots to look at the demon.
You gotta take it down by the legs.
Something's it looks like a chicken.
Something's telling me that.
Hey,
leg.
Zell's like, this thing's not going to go down that way.
Keep the legs.
And she looks over at Click, and she's like, I've got a bad feeling, Click.
Judo sweep. Sweep.
She starts running. She starts running towards this thing. Hey, Click.
What's that?
Click, you're up.
Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to gin up a second invisibility totem.
Okay.
Which can I catch up to Zell?
Yes. Make a weird science roll. Good enough.
No. I gin up a button that says, you can't see me, and I slap it on her back and say, be invisible.
And she is.
And now we both head towards that thing to see what we can do when we get there.
Okay, Kuva.
What just happened?
Oh, I don't know. I'm in the cave, right? Can I see anything?
Yeah, no, but you know what's going on because of the mind link. You can come out of the cave and
let's all leave.
I'm gonna call Griff to me.
Okay, you come out of the cave and summon Griff.
Mm-hmm. Whenever he gets to me, I'm gonna take off with him.
So that'll take a minute because he's got a little bit of distance to travel.
Okay.
But you are now out of the cave, and Griff is on his way.
Okay.
And Leviticus.
All right. I do not have my gun mounted, but I do have grenade launcher. Okay.
Oh, no, you still got the boom gun.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's mounted up. Okay, well, I'm going to use
Let me remind you of a rule.
Yes.
One can make a called shot to a specific part of a target.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to shoot at one of the lower joints are on the that
Okay. So that is a pretty big target, and it is a called shot on this thing is just a straight shooting roll.
which is just normal stuff. So here comes.
That will hit.
All right.
And that takes out the knee joint. And the thing comes crashing down. And now there are massive gaps in its armor. But something else is happening.
Oh.
I love hearing something else.
I love that. that ominous PM voice.
Zell, you hear Zell click nearby saying, "Thanks for trying." And then your button drops to the ground. And Zell evaporates into dust. And as she does so, moments later, the mech also begins to crumble and disappear, and the bodies of the robed figure and the armored figure and the white armored troops also crumble into dust and blow away in the wind.
Oh gosh.
Boy.
It's Infinity War all over again.
And, one Disney property for another.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Mr. Click.
Who's Mr. Stark?
I don't feel so good, Mr. Click.
Not cool, man.
Well, that was weird.
Yep. But it is clear that the summoning engine has been destroyed because the summoned objects have also been destroyed. Your vibro cutlasses crumble into dust. Your laser flintlocks disappear. And you have succeeded at your mission.
Woo! Hey!
All right.
You have become heroes of the Tomorrow Legion. And as you make your way back out of the magic zone, you're greeted by Emperor Prosek's armies. He thanks you for your service, says that he is going to establish a strong outpost to contain Lord Dunscan, while he plans further actions in collaboration with the Tomorrow Legion, and offers you transport back to Castle Refuge.
Nice.
Super.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
Thus endeth the Rift's adventures.
Right.
Nice.
That was fun.
Rockin'.
Good.
I miss my car.